Hey, I'm Rudy, producer with Yager, and we're here showing Dreadnought at Gamescom 2015.
So what's new when it comes to Dreadnought here at Gamescom?
So what we're showing off today, which is new, is basically we're showing all the 15 ships that we will have at launch. We are showing another map that wasn't shown before. So we have 4 maps in total, we're working on a 5th map, and 3 maps are available today here at Gamescom.
So walk us through this new map.
The new map is basically, how would you say it? It's a canyon, so it's a canyon setting. And as said before, we have 4 major settings which we want to use to basically rebuild more maps going further. And the new canyon map is, if you think about like big canyons and big rocks giving you basically the cover that you need, that's what we are using to do it. It's basically a Mars setting, you could say, so similar to that.
Can you talk about the variety of the ships that you guys have?
So basically we have 5 different classes. Within those classes we have 3 ships. Let's take for instance the Dreadnought, which is the heaviest ship that we have. In there the light Dreadnought is pretty agile. Can be pretty quick compared to the other Dreadnoughts. Then we have a medium Dreadnought, which is the in-between between being quick and agile, but also having some more heaviness to it and more armor. And then we have the heavy Dreadnought, which is very, very slow, but have tons of armor and is basically a tank in the middle.
What are some of the new ships you guys are showing for the first time here?
So I would pick one of the corvettes. We have a new corvette here, which you can customize and basically exchange certain abilities. You can use a blink to basically short some distance, but you can also use a cloak to basically cloak yourself and sneak up from behind. And this is something that you couldn't do before because we always had predefined loadouts. Support class. A light support, which is basically like it can heal you, but it does way more damage than the other supports, for instance. The heavy support compared to it can't do any damage with this primary weapon, but only heal. And the light support can do damage and heal at the same time. So basically you can pick your target and heal your friend and then do some damage with it as well.
Talk a little about the pace of the multiplayer experience with this game and how it differs from other things people are used to.
Yeah, I think what we try to do, there are a lot of spaceship games out there which are pretty Twitch-based and pretty quick and pretty agile. That's basically what we know, right? And at some point we went like, we would like to fulfill our Captain fantasies that we have and basically play the Dreadnought, play the Battlestar Galactica, play the Star Trek Enterprise. So they are all very big ships, massive ships, and that's when we figured, okay, so how can we make this as a game, right? So our game is very slow in the beginning. So for a lot of people playing it for the first time, they feel like it's very, very slow, but we still want to have a depth in tactical in there, so tactical deepness in there, which we get with like having 5 distinct ship classes playing together and basically like finding some setups that work against other setups. And this makes Dreadnought, I would say, pretty unique in the sense of all the other spaceship games that are out there.
Hey, you talked about the new canyon level you're talking about,
yeah.
You're showing here. Give us an idea of some of the variety with the other environments people will be fighting over.
So we have another environment, Highlands, for instance. It's very greenish, so it's an open valley with green fields, and you have a lot of variety in there. While Canyon is very Mars-like and very deserted. And then we have Space, which is very different from all the other maps that we have. Then we have Glacier, which is basically like an Iceland, an ice wasteland, if you want to say so. So they differ pretty much, and that was always the goal, to give the players like a lot of variety within the levels.